All right, we're back. You know, in Houston, we've already seen, it's not even spring yet, we've already seen temperatures in the upper 80s. I thought I was getting sunburned yesterday in the front yard. Yeah, it's first day of spring's next week.
You probably were.
Might have been.
For many parents, it's the season for all the outdoor sports, including Little League. And with many warm, sunshine-filled days ahead, it's important to put on that sunscreen. This morning, we're here with our friends from the Skin People in Bellaire, Dr. Natalie Hone and Dr. Camille Antia. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, so we talked about this a little bit ago. We know it's important to wear sunscreen, but parents can maybe forget about it. It's hectic, it's busy. Talk about the importance, though, for parents, obviously, and their kids.
Yeah, so sunscreen is one of those things that is a must. And then you definitely, there's a couple of things you want to do beforehand. So you want to make sure you're picking a sunscreen that is a broad spectrum. So you want to reapply it every 2 hours if you're out. And ideally, you want to apply the sunscreen before you head to your activities.
It takes a little bit of time for it to absorb, and you want the SPF to be 30 or above.
Okay. One of the things, I think maybe it's a myth out there that we don't need it on cloudy days.
Definitely needed every single day, no matter what, even if it's cloudy. There has been a lot of studies that show that even on cloudy days, you're still getting sun. So every day before heading out for your day, you should be applying.
Okay, let's talk about the liquid, the kind that you squeeze out versus the spray. Is there one that's better than the other? Do you prefer one versus the other?
So we joke and we like to say our favorite sunscreen is whatever you actually wear.
Okay.
With that being said, the spray, you don't want to spray into your face. There's some studies showing that it can have like nanoparticles and you don't want to inhale that. So never apply the spray directly onto your face, just on your hands or towards your body. And then lotions or gels are great. Sticks are great for kids. And now they sell even brushes where you can like put the sunscreen onto the makeup brush and then let your kid go at it. And then sometimes that's a little bit less of a struggle trying to get the little ones to wear sunscreen.
Yeah, and you still get that good coverage too. I mean, I think for a lot of us, it's like, okay, well, if I'm going to the pool or the beach, of course I'm thinking about sunscreen because I'm going to be out in the sun all day. But what about just day to day? I mean, is it any exposed skin is at risk?
Yes, absolutely. I always tell my patients, you know, when you're walking to your car, from your home to your car, from your work to your car, you're getting sun. So first thing before heading out for your day, go ahead and apply the sunscreen. It'll absorb the right way so that when you're outside, it'll work. But if you're going to be outside doing activities, so after work, you're headed back, you're taking your kids to Little League, soccer, you reapply, and then you're applying every 2 hours when you're outside.
Okay, every 2 hours. Well, you guys are super creative, came up with a really creative way so families don't forget to wear the sunscreen.
Even when they do.
Exactly. Or if they forgot it at home, they're out at the park. This is a new contraption, so tell us about it.
So this is our sunscreen dispenser. We ideally want to put it in every field out there. We want to make sure that it's really easy for families to be able to reapply. And Dr. Hone, tell us how we came up with the idea.
So I've got 3 kids, 2 of them are boys that have been in Little League. And one thing I commonly saw is all the moms waiting, you know, watching the game, and they were all starting to get really red. And then the kids were coming back, some sunburns, and it was, you know, really making me worry. So this is how we came up with this. Of course, please apply your sunscreen before heading out for those activities, but once you're there, reapply, right? For the brother, the sister, the kids that are in the game, and then the parents, please, the parents should be applying it as well.
What is this SPF in there?
So this is 50. It's mineral sunscreen, so it's a little thick and it leaves a little bit of a white cast, but that's okay. You know, as long as you're getting something in you, that's what really matters. We went with this because we also wanted to be a little bit environmentally, you know, conscious, and we wanted to decrease that plastic overuse. So this you can actually refill. It has like a pouch inside, and then it's really easy. You just step on it, and then the sunscreen comes out, and then you just apply it everywhere. And then you rub it, and then there you go.
We specifically chose the mineral because it's great for sensitive skin. So we don't know who's going to apply it. This is safe for everybody to use.
That's what I was about to ask you. Skin allergies, or is it allergies to lotions or the ingredients? What is it about one sunscreen that might make somebody break out and another person is like, oh, I don't have a problem with that brand?
So it really depends on the ingredients of the sunscreen. So there's physical and chemical sunblocks. Physical sunblock tend to be the safest ones out there in terms of sensitivities. So if you're not sure, this is the one to go with. And if not, chemical sunblocks are wonderful too. It's just we need to know if you have a history of eczema or sensitive skin.
Is there any like risk to using the wrong one other than you just break out and then it clears up, or is there any kind of long-term issues that could come with choosing the wrong sunscreen?
No real risk. I would recommend just trying the one that you like better, whatever's fun for the kids. But this is a really safe one to
Be
try out.
itchy for a day.
Yeah.
You get through it.
I do like how this is kind of a height for the children, right? Like at the
Yes,
grocery
it's
store, that all the
perfect.
stuff that they want is right at the height. It's kind of teaching them young to get them started, making it a little bit more fun to, get them into a good habit.
Exactly. Normally, well, in the fields, this is actually attached to the umbrella because we know that sunscreen is really important, but you also should have some sun safety behaviors. That means seeking shade whenever possible, wearing long sleeve or UPF protected clothing. So there's definitely something else that you can do on top of wearing your sunscreen so you can be sun safe.
And where are these now and where are they going to be?
So currently we have in all of the Bellaire Little League fields, but we are expanding to any of the fields that would want them. And yeah, we're ready to get them everywhere.
Well, Bellaire is your town, right? This is
Yes,
Skin People
correct.
Bellaire, so that's a good place to start. So
Yes.
good for those kids out there on the field. For sure.
Absolutely.
So where can folks get more information about you guys if they are interested in contacting you?
Yes, so you can follow us at the Skin People _ for Instagram, and then our webpage is www.tspderm.com.
All right.
Good luck with that. That's a great idea.
Yeah,
I hope
this
a lot
is
of
a
people
great
get some
idea. I hope
use
it
out of it.
expands.
I'll tell you honestly, I always forget the sunscreen.
I know. This is going to be great
Got
for
it.
the game, especially the spring and summer. All right, Dr. Natalie Hone and Dr. Antia, thank you so much for joining us.